Previously on Inside Scoop.
You're like, can't you tough it out with him?
Because she's not capable at her age of seeing that bigger picture and the more troubling underlying issues. And so I think it's making her daughter have hard feelings towards her, feeling like she's taking his side, but she's actually just, as a mom, trying to guard his well-being.
But what's she supposed to do?
Yeah, because he is the father of her grandchild.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Coupled with Chaos.
Inside Scoop, episode 290 of Inside Scoop. This week, Single Life, season 5, episode 6. We're going to cover Unexpected. I think Unexpected, where are we at? This is season 7, episode 5. We're going to cover Plathville has not started yet. We're going to talk Real Housewives, a couple of Real Housewife scoops. I don't know how you can talk reality TV this week and not talk about the Duggar family. And I have got really of a scoop, like story that never quits giving, a lockup scoop that you will just, it's incredible. It's great. So we're going to talk about all that.
It's not Chase, is it?
No. I mean,
That's a story that keeps giving.
It is. Oh, I have one. How about one better? And so if you go, could there be one better? And there is one better. And
is it, what's her name, Letitia or whoever runs that had the business?
Amateur is when it comes to lockup.
Oh, okay.
And it's a local story on top of that. And so that should, once your brain starts kicking in, you'll...
Not the Arlington guy, is it?
No, most certainly is.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, it's great. It really is great. So we're going to talk about...
wait for this
we're going to talk about that in Scoop Behind the Wall. But first, Single Life, season 5, episode 6. How about Colt rolling sadly away? No... Don't help me. Woe is me. I'll just be fine. Wheeling my way back to the room.
Leave.
He is a piece of work. And I know we say this over and over again, but do you see him using like pity to try and get her back? Is that how you view this?
Absolutely.
It's incredible, really, when you think about it.
Somehow, he always manages to make himself the victim.
Because in general, he's about the most pitiful person around. Just, period. And that here, he's like, well, don't bother. I don't need any help. Don't bother helping me. Just stay. You need to separate yourself from me. When in fact, he really wants the opposite. Because he wants another month of room and board is what he's looking for.
And nursemaid.
Oh, it's horrible.
Free nursemaid. And a place to live for free.
It's actually worse than I thought. And it's so awkward. What I wanted her to do, what I wanted Courtney to do. Yeah,
this scene made me so mad that he's just continuing. He's not sorry at all. I mean, you see it in his face. There's no... When she's emotional, there's no...
He's just cold.
Sad feeling that he has.
You should.
About how she's feeling.
When somebody around you is in tears because, and not because they're even injured, they're injured inside. And so he has no sympathy. He has no empathy. He's just there. Like, well, crap, I guess this gig is over with.
Right.
Now what am I going to do? Let's try the sympathy thing one more time. I wanted her so much to just go right there and say, bye-bye.
Yeah.
And go.
I was glad that she realized that she was about to give in and left.
Yeah, I didn't want her to go to the room.
No, I didn't either.
This is a
person that she is, and it's also the person that he is, sadly.
Do you think in any way, I don't know, there's no way. I'm trying to see this from Colt's side, and I just can't. At some point, maybe he doesn't have to, maybe he could get on some kind of disability, and he may never have to work again. He's had, to be honest, he's had some serious issues with that leg.
Yes.
That leg's messed up.
It is. Probably forever.
He was getting into the bed, right? And it was like he was howling in pain. And sadly, I didn't have a lot of sympathy for him here.
Yeah, I didn't either.
It didn't register with me. It's like, here we are again, this guy, completely. I didn't know what to do. Yeah, and I think about how nice her parents are.
Yes, and how nice she is.
Yeah, and he's just going, oh, I ruined everybody's life. I'm so bad. I'm so horrible. Everybody needs to separate themselves from me. I have not heard what he's up to in real life, like right now. There's not like a cult update. I'm not sure how he could not do another 90K visa. Because he cannot show, I can't imagine he can show that he has the ability to support somebody.
Oh, right, exactly.
And I don't know if that has changed. I think we're so removed from the real part of 90 Day Fiancé that I'm not sure that's even a story anymore.
Well, and I'm going to imagine that they're harder to get now with immigration the way that it is.
Possibly. But it's over, so that's good. At episode 6, they made it as far as but we knew they've been over for a while. There's been some social media stuff back and forth with them, but just nothing current with him.
Yeah.
Sophie has seemed to weasel her way into Pedro. You know, when you think Pedro has maybe at some point gotten it together after the Chantel fiasco, you see this and you realize that he hasn't.
Yeah.
He's just, in general, superficial and discouraging. Although, the fun thing, did you see the preview? Did you watch it to the end and see the preview of...
Well, I didn't think that he was that way before, but I think he is now.
Yeah, I did not. But here he is.
I think, he got financially successful, and then he started working out and worrying about his appearance, and then I think it all just went to his head after that.
Falls in line with really Chantel and the family. The scene with him on the beach showing his butt. Nothing wrong with having a good time. I think that's just fine. I don't know where it turns towards I'm just trying to have a good time versus I'm looking for a life partner. And it doesn't appear like either of the two of Sophie and Pedro are at a point where they're looking for a life partner. It's just not there. And they're just making out.
Right.
Well, here we go. Well, maybe that's better. She'll probably be back. I would assume that she's been back with Rob since that date, is what I would have to imagine.
I mean, this, because this is not
close to current.
Via and why can I not think of her name? Liz.
Right.
They're having serious life conversations.
Yes.
Early in their dating. But you see the difference. Pedro and her, Vanya. And they're Sophie. They're just carrying on like they're a couple of teenagers out drinking.
And I guess you could do. I don't know. We would say people age faster or slower. I don't know anymore. I think when it comes to social media and conversations, kids are, I guess, older. But when you look at this, and even like when you look at like Unexpected, in 18, their parents are still fighting battles for them at 18. What were you, at 18, what were you doing?
Working 3 jobs, moved out, had roommates, looking for a career.
At 18.
Switch jobs,
18, I was in the Army at 18. So we just kind of, but they're still kids, I guess, with what they are. They're pushing 30. If they're not 30, Pedro could be 30. It's entirely possible.
Yeah, I would think so.
Mm-hmm. I have probably never seen anybody sweat like Vanya's date.
Wow, that was something.
It made me feel
to show up at
uncomfortable.
the door like that.
So he's got this Ferrari, right? Don't you think you'd be sitting in the car in the air conditioning until it was time?
You would think. Wow.
I wonder what the scene was. Because
I'm like, they're in Florida, right? But it ain't Texas.
Well,
I mean,
here's the issue. It is really humid there. I mean, it is hot and humid. It's nasty. But you would still need a few seconds for this to happen. And I think knowing that you're in Florida and you're in this heat, maybe you wear some clothing, maybe something wicking, maybe that would soak that up. Because he was like that at the thing. I mean, he can't help it, right? You are who you are.
Park, yeah.
He's
a heavy sweater.
He's
gross.
This would generally be a turnoff, I think.
Yes.
One, because if he's this, I know why it would be a turnoff for you. I can explain this easily because we've been together for 31 years. So I got this. It's a turnoff for you because a guy that is that hot all the time in the house is going to have the air conditioning set
this is a problem.
At like 68 degrees.
Yeah, that's not happening.
And so here's our problem. So this is the Kelly world. And I know how this... It would be one time they would come and go, well, it's awfully hot in here. You go, it's 74 in here. Yeah. Shouldn't it be 68? No.
No.
74.
Right.
Yeah, it's just not good. There's just nothing that's going to be for you that you could get past that.
No.
I mean, you still like to go around in like pants and a long sleeve shirt when you can.
Yeah.
And if you're in shorts, or I guess we'd call them capris, pretty much is what you're in. Those would be maybe your shorts nowadays, right?
Right.
That when you're in the house, you probably still have a sweater on, even in the summer.
If the AC's running, because it makes me cold.
Yeah. So Tony here, it's just not going to work. The Ferrari's not good enough for me. I would imagine it'd be fun, right? Go out with a guy riding a Ferrari. But I would go, first thing I would say was, what's that doing to your leather? Are those leather seats?
Yeah.
And is that moisture going to be, it's like this would be
staying in your seat?
Yes, it'd be a smelly seat. I don't remember much of anything past that.
I had a date with a guy that drove a Porsche.
Well, that's good.
He worked for my company in Richmond. And he drove down to take me out. I think he was in customer service. And I lived in a really crappy apartment complex that I was just in temporarily while I was waiting to close on my townhouse that I was buying. And he had to drive through like a Section 8 apartment complex to get to my little tiny complex at the end that was mostly military people. And there were bullets in the street. And because I never went outside at night, there was always gunshots. And it was at the end of the runway for the air station. Yeah. And you could read all the lettering on the bottom of the plane as it went by. You could wave at the pilot. You could see him in there. It was so close. The plane would go over and the windows would rattle. I'd be on the phone and be like, hold on, Mom, I can't hear. But he came through in his Porsche and the first thing he said was, I drove over some bullets. When I pulled in, I was like, yeah, I'm only here temporarily.
Like your tone. Meanwhile, you married a guy who drove 85 Honda Civic.
Yeah, who didn't have anything and actually rode my bike at first.
Right. So there.
Let's not forget that. Good. So the Honda Civic was with the hickey necklace bumper sticker in the window.
Not from me.
Was actually an upgrade from the girl's bicycle that you had to ride.
I was trying to get a job. I don't like your tone.
To the unemployment office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was that. This is a band, right? So it's good. A Hickey Necklace band.
Yeah, that
bumper
was funny.
sticker. Now I have shirts that are the cost of that car, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about that. Maybe you know what, we're going to talk about that in our personal podcast. I got another shirt.
Oh, okay.
So there's that. How about that? My wardrobe is getting bigger.
I told you I should have gotten you that designer shirt from Vine.
Let's
$218.
Let's not. It's not. Spoiler alert. Our personal podcast.
Okay.
What I do remember is Vanya on this boat, and she's pushing really hard about uncomfortable conversations. I mean, she is coming heavy after him about.
Yeah, she really is.
Living in the house, his marriage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All of that. She's coming. Hot and heavy at him. But at the end of this, Tony still asked to be his official, that she'd be his girlfriend. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Maybe.
This seemed like an appeasement thing to me.
Yeah, it doesn't seem real. Like she put him on the spot. And then this is what happens. It's not so good. Sadly, and the surprise of the week is that Gino and Natalie are no longer a couple.
Darn.
Did you see him in the escape room? He is an idiot.
Yeah, he's a good
She
ball.
did everything.
Everything.
He did nothing. He was distracted by whatever. How about, though, him being honest with her about... And you could just tell what the answer was. He's never going to stop messaging other women.
No.
Ever.
No.
He's going to be old and single. Well, he is already, by the way.
Yeah.
Old and single.
Right.
And we can say that because he's my age.
Because we're old.
And not single.
And not single.
He is from really very close to my part of Michigan.
Yeah, I wouldn't admit to that.
I get it, but it's just the truth. So I'm not Gino, but I could have been Gino. I'm going to wear more hats. I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to wear more hats. That would be good. No?
No.
I think we talked about it last week about Colt and Gino and how the two of them have probably never had attention. And he probably he cannot handle this. And so this is what you get. And it appears like there's nothing really wrong with Natalie.
Right.
Other than she seems to...
was attracted to him at all.
This is actually the glaring problem here, is the truth. Or maybe, hopefully, she just wanted to be on TV and she wasn't actually attracted to him. Because that would be dangerous for everybody. Because how could you end up dating Natalie after this?
Right.
At some point, whether you did something or didn't do something, whatever, you slept in the same bed as Gino.
Yeah, and you rubbed lotion on his back. Ugh.
This means she could do anything, though.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you go, I've got this thing happening, and I need you to dig it out.
Yeah.
She could, you know what, she's that person. So I guess that's a good quality. You can, get through anything. Guess what the dog did? And you need somebody to help. She could be that person. We are gonna, what's next for us? Unexpected. That's been relatively... I think that's been interesting. Of the shows that are out now, even more than Single Life, I know you're not watching, but I am still caught up on the actual big Sunday 90-day show. That is poor at best. Although there is a story in it. This was a couple weeks ago. Like somebody had bad food reaction and crapped all over the hotel room.
Oh, gosh.
They didn't show it, but there was a big fiasco about that. And that was in the show. I literally did this everywhere. You need hotel people to come clean it up.
Wow. Okay.
I think there's some very interesting people to not like in the current season. But I don't see any of them sticking around. What we need is like unexpected, like after, like future seasons. And they do come on for other seasons. I think one of them's supposed to come back later. We're supposed to get one of them back from a previous season still coming in this one. But we have not seen it yet. Remember the couple where, I forget their name, where he didn't want the kids like eating on the couch or something?
Yes.
Yeah. I think there's a story of them coming back in this episode.
Yeah,
or in this season.
I remember a preview or something about that.
Yeah, so we are going to talk Unexpected and Inside Scoop when we come back.
Thank you for listening.
You can listen to the rest of this episode
by subscribing to our Coupled with Chaos channel on Apple,
by subscribing to our Patreon,
or by subscribing to our Supercast
for $3.99 a month,
where you can hear us talk about reality shows,
real life, and more on our podcasts,
covering shows airing on TLC, A&E, Bravo, and the WE Network.
Just follow the instructions in the show notes.
Tell your friends about this podcast.
And rate and review us on your favorite podcast player.
Follow us at Coupled with Chaos on all the socials.
Or contact us directly by email at coupledwithchaos@gmail.com.